In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take the red Ladibug, I happen to have the round base, and connect it to your computer and your projector. I'm also going to show you towards the end of this video how you can connect it to an external monitor. Now, my external monitor happens to be this flat screen TV, but if you have an external monitor, you can do that as well. So, the first thing I'm going to do is make sure my computer is on, and you can see here I have my dongle. This particular dongle has a VGA import, and that input looks like kind of like this right here. It has a bunch of pins, and I'm just going to put it right in there. The end of this cord is going into the VGA in. So think of it this way. I'm going out my computer and I'm going into my document camera. I have another VGA cord here and it says out. This VGA cord goes out of my document camera and it is going to go into the computer one of the document camera here. Note that it says computer one and it's blue. I also have the AC power, so that's how it is powered. If I turn this around, you can see that right now there are a couple options, and you want to select this button right here, this power button. So right now it is powered on, and if I click and hold this, it is red, it is turned off. If I click and hold and it turns blue, it is turned on. It's important that I make sure my computer settings are correct. So I'm going to go up here to the Apple menu. I'm going to go to my system preferences. I'm going to look for displays. And when I do that, you're going to see something that says arrangement. Arrangement means that it detects more than one display. Right now, I'm mirroring. So what you see here is what I see up here. Just like that. One thing I might recommend that you do is there's a little show mirroring options in the window. Sometimes I like to just click that. The reason why, take that off, is that up here it shows my mirroring options. So instead of having to go to my preferences all the time, I can just go right into my display settings right there and change it if I want to. So right now I have everything I need to present. So I'm going to go to my projector. I'm going to turn on the tower. It takes a couple seconds for it to start up. I'm going to lift it up a little bit. Make sure that the lens is open and make sure that it's straight. So this kind of creates a horizontal and vertical kind of look. So right now, as it's warming up, you can see that this is on here. If I want to show what's underneath my document camera, I'm going to turn off my light here. You can actually see my hand underneath here as I'm moving it. So it's showing my document camera just fine. If I'm done showing my document camera, I'm going to turn this light back on. I'm going to go over to the document camera here and then I'll look at source. So when I click the source button right there, it is now going to my computer. So I'm just switching back from my computer, which is what we see here, and what's underneath the document camera by going to the source. So I'm going to put the source. When I do that, it's connecting to my document camera, and then eventually I'm going to be able to put my hand underneath here, and you can see my things underneath my document camera. So that's it. But what happens if you want to show your document camera to kids at home? And this is the setup that you have. This is like a printer cord, and it's necessary to use the software that's on the document camera. This is a very, very long cord. And if you were in the center of the room, you would need a long cord to connect to your document camera. So you can see here, I have that little switch right there. I'm just going to plug it in. This is the same for the black AverVision. It has a USB port in, and you just put it in there. And then the other side of this cord looks like a regular USB cord. So I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my dongle. So now I have that USB cord plugged into the dongle. If I follow this along here, it is in my document camera. Now, why do I need that? I need that to use the software. So if I'm teaching online, I can show both in the class and the students at home. So how do I do that? Well, again, I'm going to go to this little portal right here, and we have some software for you. I have this option here of different document cameras. So if I scroll down, I see that I happen to have a round Ladibug. So I install that software. Mine right now is installed, and so it's in my hard drive. So if I go to my hard drive here and I open it up, I'm going to go to my applications folder, and I'm looking for something that has this Ladibug. And I like to grab it and pull it to my dock. So just grab it and pull it to your dock. That way, when you need to use the software, you will see it on your dock. Again, I have everything turned on, everything the same before, except I have this connected to my document camera. So I'm going to go ahead and press this, and it's going to start the software. And what's cool about this is now the kids in my classroom can see what's underneath my document camera, as well as my kids who are in a Google Meet. So what I would need to do is when in my Google Meet, I would want to share my entire or present my entire desktop, my entire screen. That way my kids at home would see what's underneath my document camera, and my kids at school would see what's on my document camera because I'm using the projector.